I told her. Hello. American Amy here. It's been a hot minute since we've been on the laptop. So let's see if I can keep this together. We're not going to be here long. But this is something I've been wanting to show y'all. I know some of you guys are into the Dolton, been watching, been covering. Some of you have been covering it yourself. Some of you have been interested in the Dolton, Illinois situation. And as I was looking through those videos the other day, and I shared one, and I put the link to the one where the lady has her case, I come across something interesting that I found interesting, and that's who's working on this case. If we get anybody in here, hey Tristan, we'll share it. But this person, I'm not a big fan of this person. This person was she mayor? And God, I guess she was mayor, and I didn't like the job she did then. Hold on one second. I need to open a new tab. Okay. We are sharing. Good. Okay. So I wanted to share this tab. Okay, Tristan, can you tell me if you can hear me? Let me see. Let me look over here. I don't know. It looks like they changed StreamYards around a little bit. I want to see the chat. Show chat. But it's because I'm in full screen, I guess. I don't know. It's different now. Okay. Hold on. Okay, look at this. Lori Lightfoot. That's who they've got helping them investigate this case. So we're going to watch the video real quick. I don't know why I cannot see the, hold on. Let me grab my tablet real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Because I can't see y'all's comments. And that's really weird. I know I haven't been live on StreamYards in like 3 months, so they could have changed some things, or it could be me just not remembering how to use the buttons right. Okay, there you guys are. Let me put on all messages. Hey, Joko. Hey, Ozzy. I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking, where has he been? I ain't seen him in a while. Y'all be thinking I'll forget y'all. I do not. I'd be wondering about y'all if I don't see y'all for a while. I'll be thinking, I hope they're okay. I mean, I might forget for a little bit. Okay, so y'all here? Let's watch the video together then, okay? Because this lady, I don't like her very much. Remember how she acted during the illness and stuff? She basically made a mockery out of it during Halloween and stuff. I don't know if y'all remember that. But let's see what they got to say here. Oh, damn it. I guess it would help if I went to the right place. Okay, here we go. Might have a... I do have YouTube. I got 3 months free when I ordered pizza the other day. So, but this isn't YouTube Premium. I mean, this isn't YouTube. I'm going to shut up when the ad's over. Let's cut it up a little bit, too.
And happening tonight, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will serve as an outside attorney for the village of Dolton. Village trustees appointed her to investigate Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Henyard is facing allegations of corruption, reckless spending, and retaliation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop was at tonight's village board meeting.
Working as a special investigator for the village of Dolton, that's now the position of Lori Lightfoot.
People in this village want something different, want to go in a different direction.
Residents packed into a special meeting where 4 Dolton trustees voted to appoint the former Chicago mayor and federal prosecutor to conduct an independent investigation of Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration. Henyard is accused of corruption and misusing village funds.
The residents of Dolton deserve nothing less than a government that is fully accountable, responsive, transparent, and effective stewards of your precious tax dollars.
Lightfoot will also investigate a taxpayer-funded economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. On that trip, Mayor Henyard and a handful of village reps, including 2 trustees and her former assistant. The woman claims she was sexually assaulted by an unnamed trustee in Vegas and later fired. The state's Department of Human Rights has launched an investigation.
We discovered that there is a lawsuit that was actually filed today, and we want to get a gauge of what's the village's involvement, what's our liability.
Mayor Henyard did not attend Monday night's meeting. Residents say they hope Lightfoot can get some answers and action.
I think it's a great move. I think she can be a access to this community and revealing the truth about what's really going on.
With her answering the questions and the trustees giving us what we needed to hear, I think it's a plus. We can't go wrong.
Lori Lightfoot's first day on the job is Tuesday. She'll be paid $400 an hour plus expenses. A report on the investigation is expected in 60 days. In Dolton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Okay, so I will put a link to that in there, but you know that article is from like April something, so they've got to figure out what's going on here. Why they would pull in Lori Lightfoot of all people, and they had that all buried down there in the articles. But yeah, I found that. I don't know why they'd have her doing anything. She made such a mess when she was governor, and yeah, I don't know why I can't see the chat. It's saying hide it, or it says if I'm not in full screen, I can see it. Okay, now let me see. Yeah, if I'm not in full screen, I can see it. Even though it looks full screen to y'all, I'm not on full screen. But yeah, I was watching y'all on my iPad. Anybody want to come up here real quick? That's really all I had to show y'all right now. I just thought that was interesting because she is not somebody I would want working on nothing. Okay. She did not do a good job as mayor. She did not do a good job during the illness, you know. So, I mean, that's my opinion. Others might have a different one, but I think it's pretty well known that she wasn't worth a shit. Hey, on A9 mouse. Can't talk all of a sudden. I don't have headphones. I don't have a mic, nothing, but I don't think I really need one. Hey, Jack, I was thinking about you the other day. You know, I'd be wondering where people's at. You know that live we did the other day, Lori? I accidentally erased that. Hey, Gregory, where I was showing everybody my yard and stuff. And that one I wanted to, and it didn't have no music in it, you know. So I was going to put that on my backup channel. There's one up there, but that's from 2 months ago when I was at my mama's, or 3 months ago. But so I'll have to do another one showing my yard where they have done some work on it. It looks a lot better. And it will be even better than that when they're done with it. But yeah, that's interesting. I know I shared an article about that case the other day, and I've shared one about it. Hey, Rami. I ain't seen you in a while. Anyway, or is that Romy? That's not the same. I thought it was Romney. Anyway, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Anything y'all need to tell me? Anything interesting going on? I hope nobody's been arrested. Yeah, it's looking real good. And the lady had done my bed and straightened my room up too. It was nice. It was nice to come home and just relax. So, yeah, okay, so that is you. Okay, great. I didn't know because it's been so long. Yeah, I just shared, speaking of Canada, I just shared a video. It's about free speech in Canada and in Texas, where you've got a so-called Republican mayor, is he? Governor Abbott, and they're telling people not to say certain words on public college campuses, and they said they'll warn them a couple times. Yeah, I shared the fire ant video. I sure did. It's so much I uploaded it, but I haven't seen the whole body cam now. People are telling me I need to see the body cam. I have not found that. If anybody finds the body cam, I would love to see the body cam. I don't care what she said or done. I want to see the truth. Okay? But regardless of what she said or done, guess what? When people tell you that they have ants on them or they can't breathe, I know sometimes people lie to them. Probably a lot of times people lie to them. But when you're dealing with people's lives, you need to make sure, okay? Because first of all, they get paid a lot of money to be there, you know. Most of the time they're just sitting around. They have time just move the person over and see, is there really ants all over this person, or are they just pulling my leg? You've got time to do that, you know? And it's just the same thing. I've seen more than George Floyd die. Way before I saw George Floyd die, I seen people with cops on their back and they're telling them they can't breathe, and they say, if you can talk, you can breathe. And that's not always the case, you know. Like I said, sometimes people might be lying to them, but err on the side of caution. Same thing when you're dealing with people's freedom. You should be erring on the side of caution. You should be erring. You should know what people's rights are, but so many of them do not know. So many of them do not care to know. Do you think I could have a job like that and not know what the hell I was doing? That's just too important. First of all, I wouldn't have a regular job. I worked at grocery stores. I worked at hotels. Everywhere I worked, I got the employee handbook. Call me a nerd, whatever. But I was always reading that shit. Every time I go on break, I'd be reading the employee handbook. I wanted to do things right. There's rules for a reason, okay? People might think people that don't like police don't like to follow the law. Actually, no, I like to follow the law, and that's what we're trying to get the police and the rest of the government to do, is follow the law with us. If people would read this and know what, but they don't know. Even the cops don't know. It's ridiculous, pure D ridiculous, if I do say so myself. And it really gets old, you know. And, you know, when I started doing this years ago, I was like, okay, well, maybe they don't all know. Right now, at this point, they should all know. And if they don't know, it's shame on them, shame on the government, shame on the people that hired them, shame on the person that let them swear an oath without knowing that they know what that oath means, and without them knowing what our basic constitutional rights are. You know, I'm just rambling now, guys. So. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, so I don't know who else, you know, if you've been keeping up with the Dolton situation or not. I know there's plenty of situations out there. I know some people have been covering it. Some people have been interested in the videos. I've shared a few, but not as many as some people probably. But I just don't know what Lori Lightfoot needs to be doing there. And I mean, they're already pretty much investigating themselves, it seems like, you know. And why is it that all these people are working into, okay, he was working for that guy. I know I didn't show him today, but I shared a video the other day. He was working as an activist, not an activist like a free kind of activist. No, he was working as a paid activist. Okay. You know, when I hear activists, I think people like me that just give and give and give their time. And no. He was a paid activist, which there's a place for that. Okay. If you have a nonprofit or whatever, there might be there's a place for paid activists. If you got people with knowledge and, stuff. Yeah, I can see it if you've got the funds for it. But regardless, somebody else in that case, I believe, though, was working for 2 cities. He was working as a trustee and as an activist. I guess that's okay, but I could have swore somebody else in there. You're at work listening, okay? I think they were working for 2 different cities. And I don't think that's right. I think that's weird. But, you know, like I said, I haven't looked into that case as much as some people. I have shared a few videos, and the video I shared with him in it was like 2 days ago. If you look I also shared the video. I put it in the description because I don't want to take all their videos and snag them, you know, where the lady that is the woman that's accusing him of being SA-ing her while they were on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas. I don't know why they need to go to Las Vegas, of all places. I mean, but okay. So anyway, and she says she got SA there, and that's where part of this is coming from. And she went to her boss, which was the mayor, and she says nothing was done about it. So anyway, I put the video in the description of that. And if you look there, that's where, if you go to those descriptions, you'll see the link. And I'm going to put the link to the Lori Lightfoot video up there. But they're all up there. You know, they're stacked together. So that's convenient. But Yeah, this seems like you got, I mean, it's like the police investigating themselves. It's kind of like that, it seems to me. Okay, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? It's fun to be back on the laptop, but I'm going to have to check out StreamYard and see if it's changed a lot. I just jumped on here. Y'all know I get spontaneous with it. I'll jump on here real quick. But, yeah, I definitely want to check it out, see if they've changed some of the features. I know YouTube be changing a lot. I usually pick up on that real quick, though, because I watch YouTube all day long. Hey, and I'm having trouble with YouTube. Is anybody else having this problem? It's unsubscribing me to a lot of channels, and then when I go to hit subscribe again, it'll act like it don't want to take the subscription, and then the next time I'll go back to a channel and I'll be unsubscribed again. Is anybody else having those kind of problems? Or is it just me? And then I wonder, is there a limit to how many channels you can be subscribed to? Because, I've been watching YouTube for a lot of years. So I'm not just auditing, I just am subscribed to a lot of channels. Yes, please, anything to help JC, please post it. I sent him $20. I hope he got it. I know it ain't much, but damn. That's my friend. That's somebody I miss. That's somebody I talk to on the phone. Y'all know I don't talk to many people no more. It disappeared your chat. It'll do that sometimes. It'll disappear comments too, and then them trolls get on there and tell me, "Oh, I see your race comments." No, I don't. Sometimes YouTube will hold them. Sometimes they will take them completely. But if they hold them, and if they're not really bad, like if it's just mean towards me or something, or critical towards me, I'll try to push it through by like answering it. But that's about the only way I can push it through. But if it's something YouTube's held and it's like something that's like, sexist or racist or something, no, I'm not gonna push that shit through there. But but everybody, people, these trolls come around. One thing about it is I've been on here a long time. People, like one person tried to say a phone call, which I had re-released. I didn't think I had released that phone call, but it was when me and Joey went up to the oh Lord, what's it called? The City Hall. And the one that always runs. Well, I had put it on the original video. I didn't think I had. I found it, the record, and I'm like, oh, I don't think I released this. So I had re-released it. But anyway, somebody tried to say that was me calling. That lady don't sound nothing like me. If you've ever heard my voice, you would know that's not me. And that's unethical. I don't do that. That would run all the years of work I've done on YouTube. You do not call the police on yourself. That's not then that takes the it's no longer organic, it's no longer truth, because now you've called the police on yourself. I would not do that. That's unethical to me. So anyway, but these people don't know. They come in, you go one video to get a little bit of attention, and you'll get a few trolls come in, but at this point in my life, they don't really bother me. Years ago they did, but now it's just like, I don't care. And like I said, I'm always wanting to have a discussion. I like when people come in there and have a real discussion with me. That I'm always down for, even if they don't agree with me, if they want to have a polite discussion. But there's the difference between people that are trying to have a real discussion. Yeah, that's my friend. I really like him, as far as I know him. I only know him from on the phone and online, So, but he's always been nice to me. And, he got into auditing. He didn't seem to be having no problems with the law until he decided to audit. And he did something I've done a million times, which is take a fucking picture in a public place. I'm sorry that lady thought that she was all that and thought people were focusing on her like that, but I do not believe that man was doing nothing like that. Okay, and he's also in a small, probably like rural town. Those are the worst places sometimes. Generally, a lot of times. Another reason I don't work when I'm at my mama's house. That and it's a small town. I don't want to draw attention on her when she ain't no clock watcher. But she's doing better, but I miss her. And I hated to leave her. She really still needs my help. But I had to come down here. I've got to make my appointments, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to call tomorrow and start making them. I am. Because I've got to take care of it. The sooner I take care of my appointments, the sooner I can go back and help my mom. You know? So that's some things I've got to get done. Yeah, he is a good guy. He's so sweet, and I really like him. And he shouldn't be in jail. Do we know how long he's going to be in jail for? Has he been sentenced? I don't know who his people are. I first got the information from, what's her name, NH Mountain Girl or something like that. And I was like, thank God, finally. I didn't know how to find out how to get a hold of him. I mean, or how to send him money or check on his status, anything, because I don't know. I know he'd be near kind of like Car Thief News and Lucky Laptop. I don't think he's too far away from them guys. But other than that, I don't really know who his personal support team is. Most people, some of the people they've hung out with or something, you know what I'm saying? So you know who to kind of check in with. I should have asked him. I knew this was coming, I should have asked him, who do I check in with? Who do I get info on you about? But I wasn't thinking, and I guess part of me didn't think it. I knew it was going to happen, but you know how you don't want to accept that it's going to happen. But I should have been getting the information. Always get the information, even when your heart's in it. You always got to get the information. That's mine with somebody. The other day, I seen somebody put when they were getting arrested. Somebody got arrested, and they were like, I didn't want to get arrested. No, they went ahead and ID. Shit, when people are being that tyrannical, they've done arrested one person. Shit, go ahead and ID, because why not? They're going to get your ID anyway because you're fixing to go to jail. It sucks, but always try to be there to help the other person. So that's why I say you want to always avoid arrest, but you definitely want to avoid multiple people being arrested, especially if there's only two of you there, because guess what? Who's going to tell everybody? Nobody. Unless you happen to call somebody that day and tell them where you're going, or somebody in your personal life knows how to get on there. I don't even know who, if people in my personal life would know how to even post on here that something was to happen to me. Hopefully nothing ever does. Yeah, we do. And we have a few group chats and stuff. But, a lot of times we don't think to tell somebody. I've been guilty of it before. I've even left here before and told y'all know that. A lot of times I've been live, at least on the backup. But I'll tell my husband, I'm going to the store. And then I'll change my mind and I'll be out there before you know it. Up there watching cops, and then he doesn't know. And he gets concerned. I would get concerned too. Shit, you tell me you're going to the store. I'm thinking you're going to the store. So, we have to be smart about it. Hey, Gregory, it's good to see you. Who was in jail? JC News Now. Yeah, he's been there for a hot minute. Like I said, damn, it's done been 3 months. I heard it was going to give him 6 months maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and it's not a good idea, Lori. And then I get aggravated with me when he calls me. Well, shit, I'd be calling his house too. I'd be wanting to make sure he's okay. So yeah, I should tell him, look, I'm going to the store. I may possibly ride around him and watch cops. And then he went and then he would get worried after a while, but not after 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're all guilty of doing that sometimes, but we have to look out for each other and for ourselves. And if we don't take care of ourselves, we're no good to nobody else. We can't encourage other people to learn their rights or to stand up for their rights if we're not taking good care of ourselves. And it's not always easy to do because life is happening, and but we have to, think about those things, so we can be safe. All right. Well, I'm going to put the link to this video. I don't think Lori Lightfoot has no business in this situation. It's already a funny, I don't mean funny, ha. I mean, it's already kind of weird. You got all these people, and then you got people working for two and three different jobs, which I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, but I think if you're working for two different cities, that's kind of bad. To me, that's weird. Hey, Ferg. Good day. Anyway, we were fixing to go here, Ferg. I was just adding a video to the Dolton. That is Illinois, I do hope. I know it is, but knowing my luck, it probably isn't. Anyway, yeah, I know it is. Anyway, I'm adding another video to that series to those that's been paying attention to that situation, and that is that Lori Lightfoot, for some unknown reason, is over there helping them investigate. And I just don't think she's a good person to be involved in this, but that's my humble opinion. Maybe some people thought she was a good mayor. I don't know. Hey, Slow Burner, good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. I like that song. I ain't heard it in a long time. All right, let me stop before I run my mouth all night. I could talk to you guys forever. All right, so we'll get together later. But I will be eventually getting on the backup and probably showing my yard again since I accidentally erased that. And we will be doing some live drives eventually. I've just kind of been resting a little bit. I did get out today for a minute. I took my husband to the what's it called? To the cleaners to pick up some pants he had altered. Alrighty. My name's American Amy. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll catch you guys later. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys. Yay. I like that. We're going to end with Lori's yay. All right. Bye, guys.